What up, gamers? Welcome back to another information dump for Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm Sir Mav. Let's get this intro started. So in today's video, we're going to get into the horses, the wildlife, and hunting features within the Red Dead Redemption 2. This is the modernizing Wild West after all, so we'll be spending a lot of time with our horse and out in the world experiencing the wildlife. So naturally, you'll want to know all the details. In Red Dead Redemption 2, you will have more than 200 different species of animals, birds, and fish. Did Red Dead just become a hunting simulator? I think so. I mean, we're talking coyotes, white-tailed deer, bison, foxes, alligators, vultures, eagles, salmon, and even Gila monsters, just to name a few, all across an array of different biomes. Rockstar made the wildlife so dynamic in Red Dead Redemption 2 that they each behave and respond to their environment in their own unique way. Herding animals like deer, bison, and pronghorns will traverse the plains in large herds. Scavenger birds like vultures will quickly sniff out dead animal corpses, and yes, human corpses count as well. In fact, Rockstar stated that carcasses will decompose over time, just like in real life. You'll have the likes of fish like salmon swimming upstream. Predatory animals like wolves will hunt in packs and attack after they have surrounded their prey. The geese will fly in a fixed formation in the fall months, and possums will literally play dead. Rodents will also scamper within the tree hollows, and grizzly bears will bluff charge you when threatened. That might be something to test out, just to see if the standing your ground really works against a big grizzly. Take mine though, I'm still going to be carrying my shotgun on me. Of course, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to play dead against a grizzly. Black bears, you stand your ground and look big. Sorry, got off track. And last, birds of prey will soar on thermals. The environment of Red Dead Redemption 2 has finally become a true wilderness where any predator, including yourself, can quickly churn into dinner. Oh, and a quick note before I move on, you can pet dogs in this game, and a cool feature of this is they won't bark at you when you see them again. Definitely key to any stealth mission. Now, having an immense amount of wildlife is great for immersing us in the world of Frontier, but it just wouldn't be a Red Dead game without hunting, and now Rockstar has even included fishing into the mix. Hunting and fishing skills will be essential to our survival out in the wilderness, as it will provide us with food, materials, and a source of income as we sell it to the general store or even trading posts. Fun fact, Arthur will need to eat in this game, and depending upon how much you feed Arthur, his belly expands and contracts. What route you go on this is your choice, but eating will be needed in order to keep your meters topped off. If Arthur's health or stamina falls below a certain level, he will experience dizziness, he'll have trouble walking, and his vision will become blurry. For fishing, you'll have a huge variety of fish that swim in the many rivers, lakes, and streams in Red Dead Redemption 2, and selecting the right bait or lure is key to reeling in the big catch. Tracking an animal while hunting will also take focus and patience. You'll have to stalk animals carefully and watch your wind direction, or you'll end up alerting your prey. There's sort of a eagle eye system in place which will help you track and hunt animals. Activating it will also show the scent coming off your body, which, as I stated before, animals can catch off the wind to track you. Your choice of weapon and shot placements are also very important, as they will affect the quality of meat and the pelt in which you receive after collecting your kill, which will in turn affect the price that traders will pay for these materials. So you'll have to take into account the gauge of your rifle for the animal you're hunting, or master the use of the bow for a quiet and clean kill. Once you kill an animal, it will be marked on the minimap with a paw print. And another key note, if you maim or wound your animal, you will have to track it. Luckily, you can use your eagle eye vision for this as well. After you successfully track your kill, you can either skin it on the spot, just like in the original game, or prop it up on your horse and take it whole. Keep in mind, Rockstar wants to make this Red Dead dynamic, so it's not like the last title where you saw a smidge of blood fly up in the air when John gutted it and skinned a kill. No. In Red Dead Redemption 2, hunting is more realistic and laborious than ever. You'll get to see Arthur pull out his knife, get down on his hands and knees, gut the kill, and skin the pelt from its flesh. Then you'll see Arthur roll it all up and place it on his horse. Fun fact, you'll even be able to see the exit wound on your kill while skinning it. Also, keep in mind that mud, snow, and blood stick to your clothing now. For instance, Arthur's clothing will be left bloodied after he's carried a skinned animal on his shoulder, and your horse's rear will be smeared with blood after delivering your kills. Blood and mud on Arthur also affects the reaction you'll get from the local townsfolk than how they would react to you if you entered town clean without any blood or mud. Walking through a river or in the rain will wash the mud and blood right off you. Snow will eventually melt off you as you enter the indoors or a warmer climate. Once you acquire all the materials from your kill, you'll need to take the haul to the nearest town to the butcher, where you can have a choice of getting it chopped up into cookable components or just simply sell it whole. Keep in mind that time is of the essence, as meat components have an expiration date. If you wait too long to sell both a fresh pelt and an animal carcass, it will eventually start to rot, attracting vermin and reducing its overall value. This will also affect nearby NPCs, as they will react to the stench of the rotting corpse you've been carrying around for too long. Instead of taking it to the butcher, you can also take your haul back to camp for the stew pot, or craft it into clothing or other items. We'll get more into customization in another video, but just know that clothing will not only be for looks anymore. There is hot and cold within this world, and you'll need to dress appropriately to survive the severe conditions nature can throw at you. So layer your clothing or shed down your clothing depending on the conditions around you. Now, I know you've been waiting the whole video for this, so now let's talk about the horse. There are 19 breeds of horses in Red Dead Redemption 2, from your Appaloosas and Arabians to your Shires and Mustangs, and each of them will handle differently and have their own characteristics. A horse can be captured and broken out in the wilderness, or purchased from stables, or even acquired by more outlandish feats such as stealing, maiming, or shotgunning its previous owner off of it. Again, it's your choice. And of course, different breeds will be better suited for different situations. A Clydesdale warhorse, for example, would be more suitable in a battle than the Tennessee walking horse, which is more of your balanced breed within Red Dead Redemption 2. In this title of Red Dead, your horse will be your constant companion, your trusty steed, your Top Gun, I should say, and you rely on them just as heavily as any one of your fellow gang members. So take good care of them, and yes, they poop. Like everything else in this game, it's very dynamic. The horse will also have its own set of health and stamina meters, just like Author, and guess what, you'll also need to keep your horse fed as well. By keeping the horse groomed and well fed, you will start to see improvements in its stamina, performance, and handling. As the bond grows between you and your horse, it will become less skittish in firefights, near predators, and any other dangerous situations you can get yourself into. And key note, do not stand behind your horse just like in real life if you haven't bonded with them yet. You will get kicked. How cool would that animation be? Just walk behind a horse minding your own business and BAM! 30 feet back into a stable wall. I think that'd be a really cool animation to see. So the bond of your horse will improve the more time you spend with it. Activities such as feeding and grooming not only improves your bond, but increases your horse attributes and speed as it grows. This can also unlock additional skills such as having the ability to rear your horse, perform quick turnarounds, and initiate precise dressage techniques. Author's comments to his horse while grooming will also change depending upon the sex of your horse. So I could say that Rockstar went heavy into customization here in this game, because along with the 19 breeds of horses to choose from, you'll have 59 different styles of blankets and a huge range of customizable attacks such as saddles, horns, stirrups, and spurs, so that you can turn your horse into truly your own magnificent steed. You can buy, sell, and store horses from stables, or purchase provisions to keep your horses fed, tonics that give your horse temporary health and stamina boosts, and equipment you purchase can also help improve your horse's performance. Along with the equipment of your horse, you can also change the style of its mane and tail, make it short, medium, or long, or even add braids or dreadlocks to your horse. I'm not sure how a horse's tail with dreadlocks would look, but I guess we'll find out. Your horse's saddlebags will hold everything. Think of the horse as your mobile storage unit, as Author can only carry a limited amount of weapons and resources. Being in close proximity of your horse will give you quick access to your entire arsenal of weapons. Another fun fact, you can steal from other people's saddlebags. Just be sure there are no witnesses though, or you'll have the law on your tail. And remember what I said about taking care of your horse? This is not GTA 5 where you can resurrect your car via an insurance claim. If your horse dies, it's gone, and it's gone forever, and your bond that you made with it is gone as well. Luckily, if you get in a hairy situation, you can tell your horse to flee so that you can possibly spare its life. And that's about all you need to know for the wildlife hunting and horses in Red Dead Redemption 2. So what breed are you looking most forward to? Are you stoked to go on some epic hunts in the new Red Dead title? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and tap fire subscribe for future gaming content and updates. Have an amazing weekend, gamers. This is Sir Mab, signing off.